Hi there, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kendra. If you're brand new, welcome for the first time. I hope if you see something you like, you'll consider sticking around and mash that subscribe button because then you will always know if I have a new video, is what I hear. So anyway, today I'm going to do a video on using what you have. So what I have here is there were 2 bags in my pantry with just a few potatoes in them. So I went ahead and used them up. There were 4 of them that were not usable at all. So they're not, obviously I'm not going to cook those, but I didn't want any more to go to waste than 4 of them. So here we go. This is going to end up being mashed potatoes. I also have part of a Costco rotisserie chicken in my refrigerator. Hold on. So here's that. It's in a baggie, and I need to use this up. So my deal today, I think I'm going to do is I'm going to make mashed potatoes. Yes. And then in this pot here, I'm going to put gravy, chicken gravy, and chunked up chicken. This is something they used to give us as a school lunch back in Oklahoma in the 70s, and it was one of my favorites. So you put down a piece of white bread, and then on top of that, you put down like a big ice cream scoop full of mashed potatoes. And then on top of that, you put in a ladle full of yummy chicken gravy and chicken pieces on top of that. So on the side, you would serve it with a vegetable. And the vote here is for corn, and I'm pretty sure that's what they used to serve too. This is like a comfort food as well as a use what you have kind of thing. I think it'll be popular. You can serve it with a roll. I happen to have rolls. I think I have crescent rolls. You know, the pop-em cans. Let me see what the expiration date is on that. I do have 2 cans, as a matter of fact, so I'm going to use these up for dinner too. And they're both use or lose by late February. We're within, this is fine. I've used much older, trust me, as have many of you, I'm sure, rather than let it go to waste. These things are getting expensive. So I'm going to pop those, I'm putting them back in the fridge for right now, but I'll pop them when everything is ready so they're nice and warm and fresh when the gravy, chicken, and mashed potatoes and corn are ready. And by corn, I do mean I'm going to open up a 50-cent can of great value corn. And this is lunch, by the way. I forgot to salt this. And does anybody know why we do this? Why do we salt our vegetables like this when we boil them? It's just something I've always seen done, and I never thought about it until just now. Does it retain the color of your vegetable or do something to the texture of your vegetables? What is the deal here? I think I forgot the peeling on that one. I just saw. Oh well, a little peeling never hurt anybody. That's where the vitamins are. I did wash them thoroughly with really well. Here's the corn. I thought I had, and I know I do. These were the first I found. 1 can of Green Giant and 1 can of Libby's. And so they both are not within expiration, but, whatever. Usually I like to get the 50-cent cans for these kind of use it or lose it meals. And here is my chicken gravy mix. So I'm going to put that in the big pot. After it's done, I'll add the chicken to it. Okay, so here is my packets of gravy. There's 2. Then I put in 2 cups of water because that's 1 cup for each packet. It's chicken gravy, great value brand, super cheap. I think it's like 80 cents, something like that. So there we go. I guess it's not super cheap, but because we're all used to what we used to pay for things. I'm going to put a cover on this when I get it nice and thick and just turn it off and let it set. And then I was going to use that pan, but it's a cast iron coated on the inside, and I didn't want to scrape this across it redundantly. You know what I mean? It can make a soft spot on the, the finish there, I think. And I want to keep my pans as long as I can. Okay, so this is boiling. I've turned it down just a little bit. I don't want to turn it into mush. I just want to get it soft enough to mash for the mashed potatoes. So I'll come back and show you what I got going next. Okay, I have my sliced up kind of cube-ish white meat chicken, and you could use dark if that's what you have, or you could use a combo, but I decided to just use a good bit of the white, and I'll see when I put the gravy in it how much it looks like I have. Okay, it looks like I could do with a lot more chicken. To me, it looks like that. You don't want so much, well, maybe not a lot more, but some more chicken. These potatoes are soft and ready to get a nice mush. This is better. There's more chicken now. There's plenty of gravy, you know, to make everything cohesive, but there's plenty of chicken and gravy. All right, so I was preheating my oven just now when it occurred to me, did anybody else catch my mistake? I was preheating the oven for the crescent rolls. We're not going to need crescent rolls. There's a piece of white bread on the bottom of this vintage old school lunch lady recipe. So let's not go there. We'll save that. And thank goodness I didn't pop those and put them on a tray just to be extra already. When I preheated the oven and put the parchment foil on the cookie sheet, which is as far as I got, I'll show you. It occurred to me, so maybe it occurred to some of you already. Now I'm just going to put corn in the pan, mash up, here's corn, and all the way around. Yep, this is still here, but at least the bags are done. This is going to get when I do. I don't want to jump ahead of myself, but tomorrow is the pantry rehaul. The little lights are on the way from Amazon that are going to light up the pantry. So in the bowl, I have half a stick of real butter, and here are my taters. Sorry for that loud noise in your ears. And put some salt and some half and half and whip these up. Last thing I need to do here is the corn, and so really it's a lot faster if you're not yammering and filming. So I'm just going to put this on low. I think I got it on low. Yeah. I want to make sure it wasn't just gassing. So I didn't put a lot of butter, where typically if I'm not making a super rich dinner, I'll put lots of butter in the corn and salt, so it's like corn on the cob. But this is already rich. White bread is rich, you know, so we're good. Okay, potatoes are done. I used an electric mixer to mix them as well as I could. All I used was butter and half and salt, and that's it. And here, are you filming video?
Yes.
Okay, good job. Thank you for helping me. And now we'll feed this to the first kid. Oh, there you are. I think they sense these things. Okay, this is it. This is my use up what you have. I had to use that chicken. And what else did, oh, potatoes for sure. So that's that. And if you like what you saw, I hope you will consider subscribing, and also make a comment. Have you ever made this before? Do your kids like it? Do they not like it? Did you eat it as a kid in the cafeteria? I'm going to need a carton of milk right here too. Chocolate if it's Friday, right? Go out and find some joy. Thanks for watching. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.